Hello guys, this is a set of logical reasoning. If you are preparing for CAT, then this is a good one to attempt. There were these five call center executives A, B, C, D, and E who sat gossiping during their lunchtime on the cubicle numbers that they had. Cubicle numbers are natural numbers. The table below gives the detail of the conversation that these friends had between them. Deciphering the above table, from the third row, C says to D that the difference in their cubicle number is 6. Further, whenever the person talks to another person who sits in a cubicle number higher than him, he would always speak the truth. And whenever he speaks to the person who sits in a cubicle number lower than him, he would tell a lie. Here we have this table. In this table, speakers are A, B, C, D, E in this column. And in this row, the listeners A, B, C, D, E are. Their conversation report is given in this table. And then we have a set of four questions. Okay. Let us attempt it. Before attempting this, there are some important point in this set which you have to take very carefully. Like a conversation between a speaker and listener. Here, this line that whenever the person talked to another person who sits in a cubicle number higher than him, he would always speak the truth. And whenever he speak to the person who sits in a cubicle number lower than him, he would tell a lie. This is a very important information. So let us understand it. Suppose there are Mr. X and Mr. Y. Mr. X Mr. X cubicle number is 3 and Mr. Y cubicle number is 5. And if X is a speaker and Y is listener, then here speaker cubicles number 3 is less than 5. Right? So in this scenario, it is given when the person talks to the another person who sits in a cubicle number higher than him. Here, listener's cubicle number is higher than speaker's cubicle number. It means a speaker will always speak truth. Okay. And one another conversation between Y and Z. Okay. And here, the cubicle number of Y is 5, but it is 7. The cubicle number of Z is 7. So again, 7 is greater than 5. So if 5 is speaker and Z is a listener, then Y will speak truth. But if Z is a speaker and Y is listener, then 7 is greater than 5. Then in this scenario, as a speaker, Z will lie. Got it? So this is a very important information. You have to understand it. Then let us take the first conversation between C and A. Here C is a speaker and A is a listener. And the statement made by C is that C is equal to A plus 10 and B is less than D. Okay. Here we don't know the cubical number of C and cubical number of A. Correct. So let us take in first scenario, the cubical number of C is greater than the cubical number of A. C is the speaker here. Okay. So his cubical number is greater than listener. So he will lie. Okay. And second case, when the cubical number of C is less than that of the cubical number of A. Then here, if C is a speaker and A is a listener, then C will speak truth. Okay. So these are two possible cases. First, let us take this case that C is as a speaker telling truth. Okay. If C is speaking truth, then take this statement. Statement is C is equal to A plus 10 and B is less than T. If you take this case, then C's cubical number must be less than that of listener cubical numbers. Okay. And here the C is saying truth. Let's see, if I take this C is equal to A plus 10 as the algebraic equation, then don't you think it is very clear that C is equal to A plus 10? It means C is greater than A. Okay. But here C as a speaker is speaking truth only when his cubical number is less than A. His truth is that C is equal to A plus 10. But this indicates that C is greater than A. This algebraic equation simply said C is greater than A. So there is a contradiction. You cannot say that C's cubical number less than A. Correct? You cannot conclude this that C's cubical number is less than that of A. So I think it is very clear that C is not speaking truth. So now this case is left. Okay. Only this is a possible case. When this is a possible case, it means C is lying and the statement of C is that C is equal to A plus 10. C is equal to A plus 10 is false statement. Means C is not equal to A plus 10. Okay. C is not equal to A plus 10. It may be like C is equal to A plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12, 13, whatever be, but not A plus 10. So that is why it is a false statement. You got the idea? Means C is not equal to A plus 10. This is a false statement, right? And in this case, you can understand that the cubical number of C must be greater than that of the A. So I think it is very clear. And since C is as a speaker lying, so it means C is equal to A plus 10 is a false statement, means C is not equal to A plus 10. And this is also a false statement. So B is greater than D. Okay. So here C is greater than A and B is greater than D. So the conversation between C and A can lead you that C's cubical number is greater than A and B's cubical number is greater than D. I think it is clear to all of you. Okay. So now I think it's very clear to you that C is greater than A and B is greater than D. Right? So now, so far, we could conclude from the conversation between C and A is that C is greater than A and B is greater than D. Let us take another conversation between D and B. Here D is a speaker and B is a listener. And between D and B, the statement made by D is equal to E plus 9. Right? Actually, you already concluded that B is greater than D, means the cubical number of B is greater than that of D. Okay. So when D is a speaker, D is a speaker and B is a listener, and B's cubical number greater than D, right? So D will always speak truth. This you already concluded that B's cubical number is greater than that of D. And here the conversation between D and B, D is a speaker. D is a speaker and D's cubical number is less than that of a B. So D will always speak truth. It means this statement is a true statement, right? So when D is equal to E plus 9 is a true statement. So I think it is very obvious that D is greater than E and D minus E is equal to 9. Okay. So now when D is greater than E, so I think you can put it here, D is greater than E. So far we concluded C is greater than A, B is greater than D, and D is greater than E. I think it is clear. Now B is greater than D, D is greater than E. So here, another conversation you have between D, E and B. Here, E and B. Since BDE is here B's cubical number is greater than that of E. So here E is a speaker. E is a speaker. And B is a listener. And E's cubical number is less than B. It means E will also speak truth. It is clear? E will also speak truth. It means the statement made by E is a true statement that E is equal to A plus 7. So if E is equal to A plus 7 means E is greater than A. So now you are reaching on a conclusion that E is greater than A means so far we have concluded B is greater than D, D is greater than E, and this latest information E is greater than A. You got it? So now let us take some further conversation. I think it is clear to all of you that C is greater than A, B is greater than D, D is greater than E, E is greater than A. Okay? So now here C is greater than A, B is greater than D, D is greater than E, E is greater than A, and these are two true statements. Okay. Now, B, A and B. A conversation between A and B is B is equal to 1.7 A. Here, there is no clear connection between A and B because C is greater than A, and here this is a B is greater than D, E, A. B is greater than A. B is greater than A. Okay. Here, when B is greater than A, it means in this conversation between A and B, A is a speaker, B is a listener, and B's cubical number is greater than that of A. It means A will always speak truth. So it means the statement made by A is B is equal to 1.7 A. It is a true statement, right? So this is a true statement. I think you are getting. Now see, let us take B and C. B and C. So between B and C, in this conversation, B is as a speaker and C is a listener. And their statement is E is less than C, mod of C minus D is equal to mod of P minus D. Between B and C, from this conclusion, still we have no connection between B and C. This is to be established. Okay, so here we will assume that in one case B's cubical number is greater than C, and in another case that B cubical number is lesser than C. Means in one case B will lie and in another case B will speak truth. Correct. So here these two cases are possible to reach on definite conclusion. Okay. So let's see the conversation between B and C. So conversation between B and C. In case 1, B greater than C. And in case 2, it would be B is less than C. In a first case, B as a speaker, his cubical number is greater than that of C, so B will lie. And in second case, as a speaker, B's cubical number is less than that of C, so B will speak truth. Okay. So let us take these two cases. Suppose I take this case number 2, that B's cube is less than C. Means B is less than C, B is speaking. Or here, let us take case number 1 first and then case number 2. Case 1. So case 1 is B is greater than C. B is greater than C means B is going to lie. So when B will lie, then a statement made by him is E is less than C is a wrong statement because he is lying. So this statement is not a true statement. It is wrong. It means we can say E is greater than C and mod of C minus D is not equal to mod of E minus D. Correct? E is greater than C and mod of C minus D is not equal to E minus D because the B is lying. So his statement as a speaker is a false statement. Okay. Now see, when E is greater than C, E is greater than C. It means if E is greater than C, then position of C will be, C will be after E. Means B greater than D greater than E and C is greater than A. So to satisfy this condition that E is greater than C, the possible combination is like this. Is it right? B is greater than D, D is greater than E is greater than C. This is a possibility. Okay, this is a possibility. But see, B is greater than D, E is greater than C, and one conversation is left here. It is between C and D. Okay. And look here. Here it is given that D is greater than C. If D is greater than C, so in this scenario, C as a speaker saying to D is that mod of C minus D is equal to C. So D's cubical number is greater than that of C, means D is lying. No, sorry, C. Okay, C is a speaker. So C is the speaking truth. Is it? If I'm taking this another conversation between C and D, and this conversation is mod of C minus D is equal to 6, and C is a speaker and he is speaking to D, right? And here D is greater than C. D is greater than C means C is less than D. So C is going to speak truth. It means mod of C minus D should be equal to 6. It is a true statement. Okay. It is a true statement. But see, it is given D, E and A. E minus A is 7. E minus A is 7 and D minus E is 9. Look here. D is equal to E plus 9. This is a true statement, means D minus E is 9. So if D and minus E is 9, it means the difference between D difference between the cubical numbers of D and E is 9. And how can you say that the difference between D and C is going to be 6? If okay, because it is a true statement, so it should be mod of C minus D is equal to 6, but it is not possible if you put C here because the DE difference is 9. It is a true statement. So between D and E, there is 9, right? Difference between D and E is 9, and the position of C is after E. Then difference between D and C should be 9 plus, not 6. Is it okay? So it means this is a wrong statement. It is not a right statement. When, if I'm taking this, that B is greater than C, B is lying, B is lying, so it means E is greater than C, and this is equal to this. And with this, E is greater than C, so the position of C will be here between E and A like this. And in this scenario, it seems that B is greater than C. When D is a greater than C, then with this conversation between B, C and D, with conversation between C and D, the statement made by C is mod of C minus D. So here C's cubical number is less than D, then C should speak truth. If C is speaking truth, then this statement must be true. But in this combination, it is not possible because D and C difference is more than 9. It is okay. So I think position of C between E and A will never lead to you this conclusion that mod of C minus D is equal to 6. It is clear? So it means E is not greater than C. If because E is greater than C, then C should be here, and C is here, then D is here. It suggests that D is greater than C, D is greater than C. So the conversation between C and D is that mod of C minus D is 6. With this combination, D's cubical number is greater than that of C, then C as a speaker will always speak truth. So C should speak truth. Mod of C minus D is equal to 6 is a true statement. Mod of C minus D is equal to 6. But it is not possible because the difference between DE is already, it's a true, with this true statement DE minus E is 9. So how can you say D minus E is 9 and D minus C is going to be 6? Not possible at all. So it means position of C is not possible here. Means this statement, this case that B is greater than C is a wrong case. Okay, this is not possible. So now we will take case 2. In case 2, B is less than C. So if I take this case number 2, case number 2 is B is less than C. The cubical number of B is less than that of C. Okay, this case number 2. When the cubical number of B is less than C, and here between B and C, B is a speaker. So B will always speak truth. It means this statement E less than C, this is a true statement. Means E is less than C, and mod of C minus D is equal to mod of E minus D is a true statement, right? So when it's a true statement, then already you know D minus E is 9. So it means mod of T minus D must be 9. Correct? And E is less than C. E is less than C. It means now the position of C will be here, like here it is a B greater than D greater than E greater than A. It is already given C is greater than A. Then C could be here, it could be here, it could be here. Okay. C here or here or here or here. Okay. Now see, mod of C minus D is 9. And E is less than C. So now the position of C is either here between D and E, because if it happens, then C will be greater than A, which is required. We already established this information, right? We concluded this. And if C here, then C is greater than A. If C is here, then C is greater than A, right? So now the question is, where is C? Here or here or here? Look here. Here, if you take hmm, C and D, mod of C minus D, you concluded that is 9. So it means mod of C minus D is 6 is a false statement. Is it okay? You concluded this mod of C minus D is equal to 9. So here between C and D, between C and D, right? C as a speaker and his statement is that mod of C minus D is 6. It is a false statement because you know mod of C minus D is 9. So it is false statement. When it is a false statement, it means C is lying. C is lying suggests that C is greater than D. Is it okay? If C is lying, C is lying. Then this statement is false. C is lying simply suggests then cubical number of C is greater than that of D. Okay, so this is not possible. Okay, C should be here or here. Am I right? Okay, I think it is clear. Means this possibility is ruled out. So now C is greater because C is lying. I think it is very clear. The mod of C minus D is 9. It means when it is a true relation, then here no question of being this mod of C minus D is equal to 6. It is a false statement. C as a speaker is giving this false statement means C is lying, and C is lying in a conversation between C and D. It means the C's cubical number is greater than that of D. So it means the position of C should be here. Okay. So now you can say that C here or here. Mod of C minus D is 9. Mod of C minus D is 9. So look here. Now A and B, the conversation is true, right? So B is 1.78, this is that. And here DE is equal to A plus 7. These two statements, these are three two statements now play an important role here. So C should be here or here. Now, where C is equal to A plus 10. C is equal to A plus 10. ये तो false statement था. Hmm? अब listen. What is this? B is less than C. Means C is greater than B. ये जो दो पोजीशंस बची हुई हैं, C यहाँ होगी. But see, all these possibilities are because of this, that B is less than C, B is speaking truth, B's cubical number, C's cubical number greater than B. So it is not possible. Means C is going to be here. Is it okay? I think it is clear. We ruled out it already. Now possibility is C and C here or here. But look here, B is speaking truth. It means B is speaking truth. Why? Because B's cubical number should be less than that of C. This is the case. So when it is a case, so C's must be greater than B. So there is a no mean of being C between B and D. So it is also ruled out. So now you are sure that C position must be left side of a B. It means C, B, D, E, A. E is greater than A, B is greater than E, B is greater than D, and C is greater than B. So now we are reaching on this definite conclusion that C is greater than B, B is greater than D, E is greater than A. Okay, so let us work further to get the value of C, B, D, E, and A. So here it is clear that C is greater than B, B is greater than D, D is greater than E, and E is greater than A. And these are true statements. These are true statements. It means if I take this, B is equal to 1.78 is a true statement. Okay. Now, one point is to be recall here that the cubical numbers are natural numbers. So B is a natural number. So if you put A is equal to 10, right? If you put A is equal to 10, then B is going to 1.7 into 10 is 17. If you put it 20, then it is 34. If you put it 30, then it is 51, so on. Okay. So it could be like this. Now, let us take the first case. Suppose A, I'm taking here 10. This case. Then C greater than B, greater than D, greater than E, greater than A. So if I take A is 10, then B should be 17. But see, E is A plus 7. It is a two statement, so E should be 17. And D is E plus 9. So D should be 17 plus 9, 26. Right? But see, B is greater than D. And here 26 is greater than 17. It means this is not a possible case. So I should take 20. If I take 20, then it is a 27. It is a 27. And D is E plus 9, 27 plus 9, 36. And here B is 34. Again, this is while B should be greater than D. So this is not a possible case. Okay. If I take this one, 30, if it is 30, then B should be 51. And E is A plus 7, so it is 37. B is E plus 9. 37 plus 9 is 46. It is okay. Getting? If I take A 30, A is 30, then 17 is a 51 point, then it's 51. It is 51. Okay. E is A plus 7, that way 37. D is E plus 9, 37 plus 9, 46. And here 51. 51 is first time greater than 46. And 46 is greater than 37. And 37 it is greater than 30. And now, see, what is C? C mod of C minus D is equal to 9. It means 46 plus 9, right? When the D is given 46 and C is greater than D. So it is very obvious that C must be 46 plus 9. 46 plus 9, what is it? 46 plus 9, it is 55. And 55 is greater than 51. So this is possibility, means 55 is greater than 51, greater than 46, greater than 37, greater than 30. So C is greater than B, greater than D, greater than E, greater than A. Right? See, if you take, if you goes further, like if you write here 40. If it is 40, then it should be 68. Okay. And 40 plus 7, 47. 47 plus 9. 47 plus 9 is 47 plus 9. This is 56. So here it is true, here it is true, here it is true. And 56 plus 9. 56 plus 9 is 65. 65 is not greater than 68. So it means this is not possible. The only possible case is this 51 and 30. So this is C is 55, B is 51, D is 46, E is 37, A is 30. And C is 55 is greater than 51, greater than 46, greater than 37, greater than 30. Correct? So now you can answer all the questions. I think you are getting. The question is good one, right? If you are missing any uh, point logically, if you are not thinking, not taking question, I think it is not easy one, right? I'm giving you the clear cut explanation to explain you each and everything. I think I'm taking little more time just because I want to explain it to you clearly. Now see. Now see the question. What is cubical number of C? Answer is 55. Answer is 55. Okay, what is the difference in the cubical number A and D? So A is 30 and D is 46. So difference is 60, right? What is the sum total of the cubical numbers of all these friends? So added 55 plus 51 plus 46 plus 37 plus 30. So 5, 1, 6, 6, 6, 12, 12, 7, 19, 19, 0, 9. Unfortunately, on unit digit, only this option has 9. So answer is D, because it is 5, it is 5, it is 7. And here in my sum, the unit digit is carrying 9. So, okay, no need to add it completely. Answer is 219. Now, the last question. This person sit in a cubical number farthest from the average of the 5 cubical numbers. So, average 219 by 5. It is 5 4 20. 5 20. Then 5 3 15 and 0.8. It is 43.8. So the person sitting in the cubical number farthest from the average. Average is 43.8. So 55, 51, or I think 30. 30. Mr. A's cubical number is 30. So he is farthest from this average, 43.8. Answer is, I hope you got the idea. This is a very good set actually. Take it carefully. If you miss any information and don't take information logically, then you will definitely struggle a lot. Thank you. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. Do hard work.